Hello everyone, it's Cress aka Lady Taka, and it is time for last week's haul video, which would be from August 19th through August 25th. I'm filming a few days later than usual. It's my long work weekend, which means my good computer's at work through Monday, but then I was totally sick when I got home yesterday, so I just crashed. And this is going to be a long video. I did really well, especially with animal related things. So, I guess I'll start. I had some success with planters. This was $1 by the emblem on the bottom, by the green writing, because I got a different planter with the same writing with the original label on it. This is a Napkaware mailman dog planter. There, I have someone interested in this, so we'll see what price they put on it. And then I wouldn't normally pick these up, but they were 60% off, so they're the same planter. They were originally $4 a piece. I think I paid $1.60 each, but you can see the Napkaware sticker and where the other sticker isn't covering some similar green digits. So there, I'll sell those as a pair. I think I'll do the nice squishy toys in here. So 2 of these toys are for keeps and 2 are for selling. So I accidentally broke my own rule with this one. This was a whole quarter. She still had her tag. She's too new to sell through Etsy, or he is. It's Tweety, and I grabbed it because it kind of looked like he was wearing like a Wonder Bread bag on his head, but turns out
I'm all ready for spring.
It talks. I try not to get talking toys, but I'm going to keep that for now. And then the other one I'm keeping is this monster plush through Kohl's Cares. I guess it's a Bob Shea monster. Don't play with your food. They don't actually name the monster on here, but I think I paid $0.25 to 50 cents for that. And then I got a vintage Mickey, which I thought, even though it's a different company to the Minnie Mouse one I got, I thought maybe I'd put Minnie and Mickey together in a lot. And then this would make a good dad gift for Christmas or next Father's Day. Top Pop Ziggy. Again, paid $0.25 to 50 cents. Not sure on that one. And then I guess staying with the toy theme, I got a Monsters High display chair. I guess it was $1.50 originally, but this was 60% off day. You do the math. I'll probably keep this to display some of my figures on. I have an octopus stool from this series as well. And then this is for me, again, 50 cents, but at 60% off. What, I paid 30 cents, less than 15 cents for her or something. But it's Edna Mode from The Incredibles, and she's in this really cool mod chair, and she's a little bobble. So that's for me. And I got some plaques and stuff. This is for me. This is not the trivet plaques that I found, but someone had made this. Each of the plaque sign things I got was 50 cents each, and someone engraved it and then put a leather thing on the back, and it says, "No smoking, please, otherwise we'll assume you're on fire and take appropriate action." I'd like to put that out at my house for parties. Not kidding. So that they can't complain when they get sprayed. And then they had a bunch of these, and I only picked out 3. This one says, "I'm not a fast cook, I'm not a slow cook, I'm a half-fast cook." They're little trivet wall hangers. And this one she paid $1.25 for and sold for 50 cents. Older tag. Bless this mess. And our house is clean enough to be healthy and dirty enough to be happy. So I thought those might sell, maybe like $5 a piece, just little extras people can throw in their cart to get to their 35. And then I guess how I'll scooch into my large figurine haul is I kind of had some themes going this month. So I seem to have found these mustaches. again, 35 cents with 60% off, do the math. Found out this is Fred and Fred's. It's definitely modern. But I will just put it on my bar. And then I found these cute bowler hat, glasses, and mustache earrings. And these were half off, so I only paid $1.50. And I don't wear earrings, but these might turn into a Christmas ornament or sun catcher things on the end is a really cool, different one. And I guess the only other mustache thing I got was this little, larger pharmacist. I just picked this one up Sunday coming home from work. I needed to vent after work and get into real air conditioning for a bit since my office went from freezing cold in the morning to boiling hot by 5 in the afternoon. And this is Lefton. I paid the full $3 for him. In fact, I picked up 3 figurines, and it came to $666. And there she was like, "Do you want to use your 20?" The guy checking me out was, "Do you want to use your 20%?" I go, "No, I think I'll save it for my Tuesday trip because I think it's too funny." Because the other thing I got with him was a nun. And it's George Z. Leftantoni marking. I don't know how old he is. I know someone has him on Etsy for $34.95 right now plus shipping. And as I said, I grabbed 2 other things that day, and it totaled $666. So this was 59 cents. I think pink is half off this week, so I think I paid 30. Little made in Japan nun. Just thought she was cute. And then I'm keeping this. Now the bottom makes it look like the cheapest thing possible. I paid $3, made in China. But the work is exquisite, okay? Even on the back, okay? They didn't paint the whole wave on the back, but there's still a wave down here painted, and the stone, and something engraved on the stone that I can't possibly read. And then we swing it around, and it's this beautiful artwork. And I've only been able to find one similar where it was almost like a rainbow effect wave, and they wanted like $80 from it, and it was from one of those Hong Kong places. So, but this one's for me. I can't find a chip on it. I just love the little koi together. So again, start the animal crew there. Okay, I did go a little animal crazy between figurines and ornaments and stuff. So, what other interesting thing did I had a kind of circus theme going. This is the only one I paid up for, I think, out of all of them, because it has the box with it. I don't have it in the room with me. But I felt like he had to come home when I found 2 other circus things, and it was like an instant collection. And they all have like teal or turquoise to them, so they all felt like they belonged together, even though they're all different companies. So this is an Avon from 1993. So I will try to sell them, but I wouldn't be sad if I ended up with him because it's got this cute doggy on it. So he's like a little ringmaster here. As I'm trying to figure out where I put stuff so I don't. And then found this other bear training a seal. So the sea dog. This is a Humco. I paid 79 cents for him, and it says 881 on the bottom and has that crisscross mark on it. They actually 2 of these there. I just only took one. Back. And then I found a clown. And I know it's just a little cross supposed to be button eyes, but I swear he looks dead. So I cleaned up the top. The top was way dirtier. It was as dirty on the inside. I will clean up the inside before I sell it. But it's got an N, which I believe is Napco ware. And it says, genuine porcelain decorated by hand, 737. And then I found some dogs, including a Scooby Doo ornament. The Scooby Doo ornament I am keeping. And he's sledding with some thing. I paid $0.25 for him. And similarly, I got that other dog planner, so that's why it was Dog Week. I rescued this one. I paid up. I paid the $2 for it. It's left in, hand painted, and his nose is a little smudged, but he's actually in the case. And it's a little duck hunting dog who's hiding the duck in his bag from his owner, but he's carrying a little rifle and everything. So I just had to rescue him. I paid probably too much for him too, but I rescued him. And this was $1, so I paid 40 cents for him for the 60% off. Again, a bird and a dog, and it's one of those Great American Dream Company things. This one's from 1976, and it's go ahead, everyone else does. So it's kind of funny. And again, every time I sell something animal related in my Etsy store, Trashketeer Treasures, some of the profits go to either UPA's animal shelter here in my area or Sunrise Animal Sanctuary down in Lower Michigan. And then I kind of had a cat haul as well. I got this Sylvester and Tweety, so I ended up with 2 Tweeties, and I'm going to keep this one because it's a newer one. And have a random glass for a $quarter glass bear. I had another glass bear downstairs and a swan and those deer family, and I was thinking about putting them all together in a lot. And this said something under the sticker, but their sticker kind of ruined it. But if I can research that, there's a little etching on the back where his tail should be. It doesn't look just like a tail. It looks like there's something written in there, so I have to research that a minute. But I paid a whole $quarter for him, and he's pretty solid. So that was one cat, and then this ornament I'm going to keep as well. I'm keeping 3 out of the 5 ornaments I found. It's a Garfield ornament. Package is kind of ripped up, but it's Garfield carrying a bunch of packages. And on the floor. And I got a bunch of kitty cats. Hit one sale and they had 50 cents on all of them. So I got this one, which is a glass black cat. It feels pretty solid. At first I thought it was an Avon perfume bottle, but it's not. It says special gifts by Crowning Touch, made in Taiwan. And these go for $8 to $12 on eBay right now, so not bad for 50 cents. And this is the reason I must sell most of them, because this one, especially the cat, tried to attack this one. It was so real, staring at him on the counter when I unwrapped them when I got home. Kind of matches the oak. But he's a very realistic cat, and the padding's what the company did because they smartly engraved all their stuff on the side. So this says what I believe is 5008 on the hip, and then 1992 Universal Statuary. And I couldn't find this exact one, but there's other Universal Statuary cats up, and they're selling anywhere from 10 to 20. So he's very heavy. You could use him as a doorstop. He's that heavy. And then this one was also 50 cents. I'm not quite sure how to describe him other than painted artwork. And then the one of the 4 I got, the one sale that I'm going to keep is this Egyptian looking cat. It doesn't feel that old to me. It's not very heavy. The base is kind of cheated out there, so I'm just going to keep that one because the paint job isn't too well. They colored outside the lines. Then I saved 2 other kitties. This one was a whole 10 cents at another rummage sale. I assume it was marked made in Japan or made in China at one point. And then this is actually a Humco kitty, and she only charged me 5 cents for this. Humco. It's a little kitty playing yarn, so I might come up with the bigger statues selling on their own, but I might keep the smaller cats around and do a cat lot later. Another animal thing I found. Apparently this is a bracelet holder. There is a taller one that's supposed to hold your necklaces. I paid 50 cents for him on half off day. He's a bit dusty and corroded, but it feels like brass to me. There's a set of these with the tall one and this one like for $12 online right now. So I don't know if I'm keeping him for displaying stuff yet or not, because I'm going through my mom's jewelry collection again and trying to sell some of that through Etsy, and I don't have a way to display bracelets real well other than my own arm. And I won't take them out of the boxes, but I pay 50 cents each, and I will try to sell them because they're old enough. This is just old enough. In fact, it's dated 1999, and it's called Frosty Friends, and it's an Eskimo and a polar bear ice skating together with a penguin behind them. And then this Coca-Cola Anesco one has the original $17 tag on it. This is the 4th issue in the Coca-Cola series of the cold, crisp taste of Coke. And it's 2 mice getting themselves Cokes out of a huge keg of Coca-Cola. And they are nice in there and everything. So I figured I'd try those. And then I grabbed these books with the 60% off. I grabbed a Daily Wisdom for Women, which I use at work because I'm a counselor. And then this one, I couldn't resist the title. So March 50 cents, so whatever. What, 20 cents? I don't know. Of the 60% off. Oh, the times, oh, the manners, being the lively and true histories of money, shaves, and haircuts, bathing, toasts and toasting, swearing, dancing, by William Iverson, author of Pious Pornographers. I was like, okay, you win on title. That's got to be an entertaining bathroom read, if anything else. Then I did do a lot of holiday-themed pins on my Etsy already, but I figure I can add these as their own set because they are Lennox, Angel, and Dove pin set. And it says on the back, Lennox certifies Angel and Dove pin set is an original work of art created exclusively by Lennox, crafted of fine ivory china and handcrafted, decorated with 24-karat gold. Signed by Vice President Lisa Archambault. And I paid a whole $1 for them. So I figured $5 a pin or something, shipping. So I'll leave that sealed. This I guess I'm keeping because I can't figure out what it is. It's definitely stone carved. I feel like it's probably a tourist piece where they had the lower students doing it and selling them in tourism in like China or Japan or something. I paid 75 cents for it, but it appears to be jade or jadeite, and it's just like a little carved couple of ducks in a pond, and I don't see any chips on it. It's meant to go right against the wall, so I'm probably going to keep that because I don't think I can figure out how to describe it for the thing. Went to an estate sale for the 2nd time, and they put out a few more things, but they still weren't willing to deal. These I paid $1 for, and I was willing to do it because they were still new in the box. And the box is still, it's a Federal Glass Company of Columbus, Ohio Rumpus set. Basically, that's just 4 shot glasses. And they are all birds. This is a canvas back, I guess. And they got a little silver fade on the top. Ring-necked pheasant. So maybe if someone wants to buy my Ned Smith lowball glasses, they'll want these to go with them. Canadian goose, although those are gold rim, these are silver. And grouse. These do not seem to be signed by any particular artist, so it's just a Federal Glass set. But I figured with it being in the box, it might appeal to someone. I figured $1/4 a shot glass is about average for shot glass collecting. Then at the half off Goodwill thing, I got for 50 cents a piece, 2 of these Let It Snow in box mugs. I do tend to sell lots of mugs because one of my crafted projects is coasters, so I feel like they'd go together. So got 2 of those to sell. And again, I probably put about 10. I usually put around 10 for them. But they're nice because they come with their original boxes and everything. That's it. And last week, you might remember, I picked up some Odigary tea pot and sugar and creamer. And I happened to find 2 of these plates this week, which are 1/2 of that pattern. They're marked Odigary Japan. They were 59 cents for both because I picked them up at half off, I believe. At worst, it's 59 cents. I think I will add them if someone buys because I did set the price a little high on those, I think. I will put these 2 plates in there as a bonus when someone buys the teapot and the creamer, because this was all that was there. I haven't been able to find any more of them, and it seemed kind of weird because you'd think I'd find mugs before I'd find plates, because they're not even saucers. There's like plates you could put like cheese and crackers on to go with your tea or biscuits or something. And the other Odagiri thing I found was actually rummage selling, I think, for $1 or 50 cents. And it doesn't feel like Odagiri to me. Like, I picked it up and I was like, oh, it's Odagiri, because it's like actually like marked Odagiri. And I was like, it's just hand painted. There's no like, you can kind of feel the paint, but it's not as embossed as it usually is. But I looked it up. They sell anywhere from $8 to $12 consistently. It's a little bit more modern, 80s. Kind of feels that James Bond feel to it. Another thing I had hiding in the cup was a little quarter grab bag item. And it ended up being someone's charm bracelets put together. And what I'll probably do with these is craft with them, because they're not that good a quality. Although I'm thinking this heart might actually be silver plate. I'm going to try and polish it. Then I got for 75 cents, which is hilarious because you can see the Goodwill sticker under it, and I got it at the St. Vinny's. A little wood carved cactus. I do pretty good with wood carved things. And I think this was half off because it was the color of the week. I got a warm bread for your table by Frank Coma. You know, something I can just put up for like $5 in my store and someone can add it to their cart. It says, place oven warmed bread tile in server. Cover with cloth napkin to keep bread warm. So I just thought that was a good like vintagey item. A more modern item I paid $1 for because it's half off. Is a little travel mug that looks like a camera scope thing, camera piece. And what's funny is they call it Canon EM ultrasonic, so it kind of looks like Canon. You cannot move all the buttons though, but I'll probably just keep that. They usually go for like $10 to $20 depending on the size, but I'll just keep that to use for like hot cocoa or something. And then for $1, I found this little piano that's supposed to be a sun catcher, and normally I might not have picked it up, but I realized it was the same style and feel as the guitar one I picked up last week, and this actually has a Mascot International Ink 1995 sticker on the inside, so I thought, oh, that'll help me figure it out. And look, it even has a little thing where you can line it up and put the lid up. So I think maybe I will keep the guitar and the piano and wait and see if I can find the rest of the band, since they seem to be finding me now. So I thought that would be cute. And then I picked up this in the quarter pile. I'm not sure if this is the original box or not. It says gemstone with diamond accent, but I don't really see anything that looks like a real diamond accent, but it's just a little dragonfly pendant. I don't know how old it is, but for $1 I figured I'd save it. And then this is new in its box. I can't find what year it's from or anything, but it's a magnet set where you hang it on your fridge and you can actually take the other magnets out and use them and then put them back. And look, it still has its original divider in it even. So once I do a little more research on that, I'll probably post that like as a cheap little thing to buy in my store, because it's very cute and vintage looking. And you're going to bend me all the way into the box. I see that. All right. Now my other find, I said I would get him when he went half off, so I paid $2.50 for him. And there's another one in the store I saw Sunday with silver framed glasses, but his top had been broken off, so I didn't get him. But it's this cool like gorilla, ape, monkey, I can't tell which one it is, Hawaiian Bank. And this I wouldn't recommend using as a bank, because I can't figure out how you open it once you put the money inside, because this does not seem to come off, and you'd have to break it. because this was on all the ones I have found online. It's got a base on it. Like, apparently you could probably break that open. There might be a hole there, but I don't know. But I thought he was cute. Okay, all right, I went through it a little faster than last week. I believe that's everything from my haul for the last week. All right, thanks for watching.